Today we got a Ford F150 4.6 engine. This is my little partner right here with code P0303 and P0420. When we start the engine up, it's shaking. It shakes a little bit when you press the gas pedal. It sounds good. It shakes a little bit. You can feel it, and also we just the check engine light came out. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna put our the scanner, and see what causes it throws. Okay, but basically that's the codes that we have in the Ford F150. Basically, we have two codes, but we're gonna fix one by one. So basically we're gonna use the scanner to show you what's the codes, and we're gonna start with one code at a time. Okay, let me show you first. Alright, so you can see we have these codes. So we have the two codes, the P0303 cylinder 3 misfire detected. That means that we had a problem with cylinder 3, which is the spark plug. It could be the spark plug, it could be the coil, it could be the electrical connector to the coil, or it could be the injector. Now we got the P0420, but we're not gonna talk about this code right now since we're gonna fix one by one, okay? But this is the two codes it has. The truck, so we're gonna fix the first one, which is the easier one. The code, you can just check the go and check for the spark plug and boot, which is the coil and the connector. You can just fix by just doing replace the spark plug if it looks bad, or the coil if it looks bad, or the connector sometimes just unplug or it's broken, and then that's it. But in this case, since we're gonna replace this, it's recommendable, it's preferable if you just replace all boots, all coils at once. Okay, you can buy them by package, and it's cheaper. This is number 3, also on the passenger side cylinders, and the passenger side. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, starting from the front to the back. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's right there, just one before the last one. Okay, on the passenger side, just one before the firewall. Okay, right there. Okay, that's the third one right there, and it looks as the original one, and the other one looks that they put it like used one before. So we're gonna replace all of them with the nice ones, and then the nice spark plugs OM, the original ones. But first you need to disconnect the battery first. Okay, you can just get the two cables, negative and positive, and touch them together just to drain all the power from the computer. Okay, first of all, we're gonna disconnect the PCB valve hose, because it's gonna be on the way to remove the spark plugs on the passenger side. So I'm gonna start with the first one, with the bad one first, just to show you guys. Look, as you can see, it looks it's very old coil. I just unplugged the connector right there. We see, just put it on the side. Make sure to not to damage the wires, because You will be in trouble if you do that, okay? And then we're gonna use the 8mm just to remove the screw from, to pull out the coil, okay?
Come here. Vene.
Guarden el tornillo bien, no se lo voy a perder. Y además quítenlo. Ok, como ven, para empezar, vamos a ver cómo se ve la bujía por fuera. Digo, la bobina. ¿Se ve bien? Ahí vamos.
Aquí contigo, papi, porque debe estar dentro de estos.
No, está ocupado.
Viene. Papi, tu hijo buscó las escaleritas.
Okay, we just pull out the spark plug, and as you can see, it's bad, it's corroded. It seems like it was water in here. Sometimes that's a problem with the Ford. The water come out when it's raining and you go through on the way or anything, you get water into spark plugs. In this case, you can see it's corroded. That way, it's not, um, it's, working properly. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this one with the coil and everything, and we're gonna do all of them, the 8 of them. Make sure just to get the original ones, the factory ones, OM, and then the coils. No worries about to get the OM. You can just get any coils on. I recommend you always O'Reilly or Napa. They always got better products than AutoZone, So just pull it out, all of them, the rest of them, and in this case, on this, I pull them all of them first, and then I install them all of them at the same time. Okay, well, not at the same time, but one by one. I'm gonna use a little drill that I had, electric drill, so that will be quicker. Just checking all of them. They look okay. This is the very last one at the end. This is the hardest one, as you can see. I've tried to pull out a little screw right there with a electric screwdriver, so it will be easier for me. Just be careful, because those screws are pretty. I had on the very last one the half of the coil stuck in here in the on the hole. Of course, it could be you're gonna be the last one, at the end. So I just pick up my pliers and then try to get it out, just like that. It takes time. Just be patient. No problem. No worries. If just be concentrate. I have all here. I'll try. Just do one more time. That's why when you put a new coil, put the grease on it so you don't have to worry about all this kind of trouble. So I just put my extension, and then that's it. Pull all the spark plugs out, and all of them, as you can see, they're kind of little bad. They're not look good. So here we are. I already got my spark plugs. The Motorcraft, you get it to this is the engine 4.6. The 5.4, I think they got problems with the spark plug or something. They're more expensive, so I'm glad that's not the engine. So you need to calibrate a 0.54. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. I got this from AutoZone, of course. So I got some parts at AutoZone, some parts at O'Reilly. So this is 50 right there, as you can see. 0.50. So I'm gonna do 54. Okay. Make sure you calibrate all of them, because they're not coming calibrated. Almost, but not all of them sometimes. So there you go. Slowly molly, Just make sure it's you know, it gets there freely, and then when you pull it out, you don't have to worry to pull it out. Look, just like this way. It comes this way, and there's 54 right, just right there. See how smooth? So you start all over again and come this way, and if you need to close it, just close it. If you need to open it, just open it. That's 54 right there. Okay, so do the same thing with all of them. Make sure to add anti-seize on the threads, so when you pull them out again, or someone in the future, they don't have to worry to break them in, and it will be easier for them, you know. Otherwise, you know, you need to think about others too, not only yourself, you know. You need to think about others, so we make this world together happy and better. Okay, I'm gonna use a piece of hose that I do all the time. This is the best way to do it. That way you don't mess up the threads when you put it in there, because if you're a socket, sometimes you're not putting the right way and you messed up the threads. This is the best way, so you, when you feel that it's in there, it gets one or two couple of threads, you can pull it out, use the hose, and then you use the socket. Okay? Otherwise, this is the best way I like, guys, and it's been working for me for many years. Many years. So just do it and then pull it out, as simple as that, guys. As simple as that. Okay? That's it. So I'm gonna just put the video in high motion, so that way it's not too long, but this is the best way to do it. And I'll try to do my best, guys. And it's fun, you know. I do all this for fun. I don't even do it to charge anyone. This is my brother-in-law's truck. I just do the maintenance here around me, like for my neighbors, for my family. That's it. I don't do it for living. I always try to follow the instructions on the manual, service manual. This is a coil, guys. As you can see, it looks nice, yellow. I'm gonna put electric grease in there, right there. You can put any kind of grease, just put something in there, you know, because that way it's nice and tight. Don't forget to add a little bit on the coil electrical connector as well. So for all of them, this package I got it from O'Reilly for 200 and something, I think, and it comes with eight coils. Okay, there you go. Put the screw 8 millimeters. Don't tie too much, because you might be break it. You might break it if you do it too much. Okay, I didn't put the how do you say this? Torque specification. None of this stuff. I don't really need it. You know, I just go like this. There you go, and it's secure, good, and good to go. That's it, guys. So now the other side, you have to remove the plate from the right here, this plate right here, I can't remember what is coming. Oh, I think it holds the hose for the throttle body assembly. You had to remove the throttle body assembly, and then just remove all the spark plugs the same way, guys. I didn't have the good angle to show you the, to pull them up the same way as the other side. As you can see, right now, one by one, the coil first, and then the spark plug, and you're good to go. So just do the same on all of them, and you'll be good. Okay? Yeah, all the spark plugs have that. So I'm doing the last one already. As you can see, it's always a little bit more difficult, the last one, but it should be good. Oh my god, sorry, I'm just kinda sleepy. Well, I'm editing. Well, I'm editing the video. Okay, so right there, and you're good to go. So about the other code, I'm not be able to show you in this video. I'm gonna make another video later to fix the other code. Okay, so this video we're just talking about code P0303. Okay, put it back, everything back together. I just cleaned the throttle body as well. I didn't show that part, but the throttle body is clean. And that's it. I'm gonna just put everything back together just like that. Make sure everything looks nice and tight. Don't forget to connect the battery again. And that's it. Thank you for watching.